Well, good afternoon, everyone. And thank you, Fasaha, for that really kind introduction. And I want to also thank Stephanie, the award selection committee, everyone at GCYF, and all of you here today. I also want to thank my family and friends back in Detroit and everyone who works with me at the Skillman Foundation. Two of our staff are here today, Robert Thornton, who is a program officer working in our neighborhoods, and Bill Hansen, who's our director of communications. Our staff, I'm going to just stop here a minute and say that they do the bulk of this work. They carry the heavy load. They really do just a fabulous job. I have a wonderful staff. But we also have very passionate grantees, and I want to especially thank the children, youth, and families that we serve in our communities, all who have risen to this occasion of transforming communities on behalf of children. This is quite an honor for me to receive this award. I'm a former member of the board of GCYF. I've spent many years committed to the work of this organization, and I want to commend the organization for its leadership and continued advocacy on behalf of children, youth, and families. It's just wonderful to be with you today, and I'm honored and humbled to accept the Fred Rogers Leadership Award. Now, I have a few remarks that I'm going to make, and of course, I'm going to always push the needle a little bit. So let me get started. I'm confident that everyone here today knows all about Detroit, or at least you have heard about it thanks to the seemingly endless stream of not-so-good news coming out of my hometown for the past several months. I'll talk more about that in a minute, and I'll let you know about some of the things that the Skillman Foundation and its partners and grantees are doing, which are a little non-traditional, and I'll share some good news with you. But first, I want to say a couple of words about Fred Rogers. He was a very special man, and I am deeply honored to receive an award with his name on it. Mr. Rogers was concerned with teaching children to love themselves and others. Rose Skillman, our founder, shared those same concerns about children. And at the Skillman Foundation, we want Detroit children to love themselves and others and to be safe, healthy, educated, and prepared for successful lives as adults. Fred Rogers also knew the important role that adults play in a child's development: parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, older siblings, cousins, neighbors, clergy. In my own neighborhood, there were other people too, like Big Mama and Deacon Jones, and they played such an important role in my life and in the lives of kids, as they do in many neighborhoods in Detroit today. Fred Rogers knew this too, and he caused a mild stir while accepting a Lifetime Achievement Award at the 1998 Emmys. He looked out at the star-studded audience and said, "All of us have special ones who have loved us into being. Would you take, along with me, 10 seconds to think of the people who have helped you become who you are?" 10 seconds of silence. And he made a habit of doing that at every speech he gave thereafter. So, I'd like to ask all of you to join with me and do that now for Mr. Rogers. Will you take 10 seconds now to think of the people who have helped you become who you are? Thank you. That felt good to me. I hope it felt good to you.